Okay, so the first step you're going to take is to draw the instrument that you're going to have your animal play. So for mine, I'm doing the frog, and I kind of want to lay out my composition first. So before I draw my instrument, I want to think about where it's going to go. So if I want to put my frog on a lily pad, maybe I'll make the lily pad over here. So I'm just going to draw, I know it's really hard to see, I'm going to draw a light oval of about where I want the frog to be sitting, and then I'm going to draw the guitar in this kind of space here. So I'm just drawing an oval just to give myself an idea of where I want the guitar to be. And then I can go back in with a small eraser to erase extra lines. So I'm going to actually lighten this and erase this so I can draw the frog's arm and his hand. I'm going to start with drawing the outline of the frog's head. I'm going to start above his eye. I'm just going to go up a little bit, go around for his eye, go inward a little bit, and then out and around. And he's going to be sitting on the lily pad. So I know I can curve just about right there. Okay, and his leg kind of goes there. Maybe I'll have it come out more then. Okay, his leg is here, and his arm goes about right here. And it comes down and goes over the guitar. So it goes down and it curves like his elbow, and his hands are there. We're going to go from the top part here, down and back up. Then I'm going to erase where the overlap is. I also want to check and see how this looks. I don't know if I love it. Oops, my table. Make his arm a little bit wider. Okay, I guess it's all right. And then I'm going to make his face. So his nose is going to come out, go around and come in. His smile, kind of curve out, go straight down. Okay, then right about here, you have a line for his belly, which is supposed to be a different color. So you're going to make a curved line, almost like a half circle, going like that, and then connect it to the guitar. Okay, now down here, see, I've got his leg. I'm going to bring it over, and I'm going to go straight down, but kind of curved out and inward like this for his leg. Not too long, it's a little too long. Just bring it a little shorter. Then I'm going to do his knee on the inside. It's going to come up to the guitar and kind of curve out and in. There. I'm going to do the other leg. So starting at the same spot where the other part of the knee is, I'm going to go out, kind of curve outward, and then leave some space. Go to this part of the guitar and do the same thing, outward and in. And try to make them look like the same kind of width. Okay, I think this one needs to be a little bit shorter because it's a little bit further back. And then for the feet, this part needs to come down a little bit more. This is going to go straight out, and then it's going to zigzag in so that you get 4 toes. So you go in, you got 1 toe, out, in, 2 toes, out, in, 3 toes, out, in, 4 toes, and they have a little dot at the end. Okay, Same with this one. We're going to go out, but not quite as straight out. We're going to go out, in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then add your circles. All right, so now I've got his feet dangling. I'm going to finish doing his arms. So this got a little bit messy. I'm going to erase and perfect this a little bit. All right, so now I've got his elbow and his hand is starting to form. So it looks like the top is pretty smooth over and then this part actually comes out a little bit. So let me erase a little of the hand or the wrist and come out a little bit. And then it drops down and you got 4 fingers here, even though they may be really 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to put the little dots on. And then the other arm is curving upward. So let's start with the fingers. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Dots on each. And then we're going to curve it out with the hand and wrap it down. And do the same with this one. Then erase. We use a pencil eraser. Just erase that little line so you can see that the hand is overlapping the guitar. So now I need to draw his nose. Kind of skipped around a little bit, huh? His nose and his eye is just a big circle with a smaller circle that connects. So it's almost going the whole length, but you just start on like half, curve out, and leave a gap. So make a curved, I guess it's more of a curved line in there, isn't it? And then this part's gonna get colored in. So now the frog's body is done. I'm not sure I like this. I'm gonna give him more of a little heel. So now it's time to really check it. Make sure it looks the way you want it to look. I'm gonna go back and just make sure it looks the way I want it to look. Fix little things that I need to fix. And then I can do my lily pad. So maybe I'll make the lily pad a little bit bigger since my frog came out pretty big. And to make your lily pad, you want it to be a thin oval, kind of like a super squished oval. And we're gonna give it the illusion of depth. So we are gonna make it look like a big flat circle, but from the view and the angle we're looking at, it looks like an oval. So imagine there's a point right here in the center of the oval. We're gonna draw some lines that connect outward from that point. So next we're gonna add elements to the drawing. So next we need to show the foreground down here, things that are close to us, and the background is gonna be things behind the frog. So how are we going to create space using these elements? So to add the things in the foreground, we're going to look at the handout that has plants and some bugs in it. So I'm gonna start, and you wanna make the things at the bottom first. And you want things that are gonna be kind of like overlapping the edge. So I like to do my leaves like this. So if I start in the corner in the bottom here, I'm gonna come out, make a point, and then come down, like this kind of shape. To add details, you can make 2 little notches on either side of the leaf if you want to. And then you can make a line going up with angled lines for the veins. Okay, so that's just one way to do it. And if you make those angled notches in the leaf, then you're gonna erase that part of the line. Okay, so you can make other things like this. You can make more of the same down here, and you can add a variety of leaves and plants and things like that. So if I want to, I can add a cattail with a curved line, like a rounded rectangle. So this is my finished drawing. You can really be creative and make it your own. So you don't have to do a frog, it doesn't have to have a guitar. You can do the plants however you want. You just need to create a foreground, middle ground, and background with a subject, which is an animal playing an instrument. So good luck, be creative, and have fun.